Okay, everybody can hear me okay? Okay, perfect. So I'm going to open up the chat. I'm going to put this link here. And you guys can click that link and download this boards app. If you guys are on your phone, you guys can just go to, here's what the app looks like. Let me show you. All right, can you guys see? It looks like it's just white and it says boards. If you guys, or you can go to boardsapp.com and you can create your own account as well. So it's super easy to set up. Do you guys can like shake your head yes or no, but do you guys have the boards app downloaded already? Yes, no. Okay. Can you guys tell me, have you guys used boards before? Okay, perfect. So if you guys are able to download what I just put into the chat, if not, we'll just walk you through it and we'll kind of take some time to walk through the app, like how can this help your business? So once you have the boards app downloaded, if you're new to the boards app, one thing that a lot of my team has had issues with is when you download it, it says they can access your information. They can access your credit card, your address, and a lot of my stylists freaked out about that. So I had a call with the boards people and they were like, no, it's just a generic thing that the app store makes you do. They're like any other kind of app that you download that has access to information. He's like, we do not have anything unless it's in your boards app, unless you put in your credit card on one of the boards or your address. So you guys don't have to worry about that. Your information is kept a secret, right? They don't have all that information from you. All right, so here's my boards app. It is like super overwhelming and there's a lot here. So what I like about this boards app is like, let's say you create a boards app, you can go share it with your team. So like I have a whole boards app here just for my team that they have access to. They can use this app, they can add to it, but they can't change anything on it. So as we're going through this, if you guys download it, it says the Power Half-Hour Training. So here's what I like about this, guys. We're going to just create these folders, and I have a lot of them are blank. And if you have an iPhone, it can only be used on your phone, not on your laptop. It should be able to go on both. I've been able to use it on my board, on the desktop and on my phone. So I have created here these folders for you guys. So you guys can go through here. If you're trying to get onto the into your desktop, just create an account there on your desktop. And then when you log into the boards app, you'll log in with that email. So you're going to sign up with an email. Susan, hopefully this helps. You're going to sign up with an email on the desktop. And it looks like this. Let me see if I can share my screen. Okay, can you guys all see my screen? So if you guys, if you create your account, this is what's going to look like on the desktop. So here's all of my boards that I have. I have access to this. Susan, when you log into your phone, you're going to log in with the email address that you created on the desktop. So like for mine, it's like Beth Kyriss. When I log into my phone app and then log into the desktop, it's the same email address. And if you have issues after this, I can always help you privately. So I'm gonna go down to the Power Half-Hour Training. And I want to talk to you guys about why I chose these folders. And then in the next, like after these 5 minutes, we're going to talk about how to use the boards app. And then we're going to take like the last like 15 minutes or so to start filling these boards. That's the majority of the work, is just putting and filling in these boards. But once you do it once, think of this as a huge notes on your phone. For me, I use my notes on my iPhone all the time, but then I have to go and copy and paste everything. This is going to do it for you. So let me just show you guys this team board. This is my team board. So for here, I use this one the most, the words to say, because I have all of these messages, my follow-up messages. I can really quickly just click this. It's going to copy and paste it to my to my customer that I'm trying to reach out to. I have these for vendor events. I have application videos. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop the screen sharing so I can show you my phone how this works real quick. I know this is a lot, but once you guys start digging into it, okay, let's just say I'm going to open up my messenger, all right? And I'm going to message I'm just put my husband's name in here. All right, so his messenger is up. Let's say he's my customer and I want to follow up with him. Okay, so on the Apple, I don't know what Android looks like, but if you click down here, it looks like a little world. You can click the Boards app. Click the Boards app, okay? And now let's say he's one of my customers, I want to follow up with him. I'm going to click Words to Say. I'm going to click Follow Up Messages. And then I'm going to put, this is their first follow up. I just clicked, sorry, let me delete this again. All right, so I want you guys to see how easy this is. So typically what I would have to do is I have to go to my notes section, I would have to copy it, I would have to go back to my messenger, and then I'd have to go back to and then copy and paste it. So this does it for you. So here I have a blank screen with him. Right here is the follow-up message. Watch how easy this is. Click it, and there goes my message. So I don't have to go and copy and paste it. And then I put hi name. So I just would go here and I'd put, hey, Susie, and I would delete it, right? And put their name. So what I use this most for is words to say, like all my follow-up messages, all my hostess coaching. And then what's so nice about this too is, so let's say you're like a nail fee collector, right? Our cameras probably have like 10 bajillion nail fees on it, our photos. You can create a folder of just nail fees and then go delete them inside your photos. So here, Katie, it should walk you through. I don't know if you're on. Yeah, thank you, Ashton. Perfect. So once you add it in there, you'll have that option. And you just basically, you can do it through a text message, an email. It's a keyboard addition to your phone or to your desktop. What I like about the desktop is it's really easy to edit everything there, and then it automatically changes on your phone. So my suggestion for you guys is when we start working on this in a few minutes is if you have your desktop near you, work on your desktop. Because I feel like it's easier to work on there, and then it will automatically save to the Boards app on your phone, on your keyboard. So another major thing that I think this is really going to help with is your nail bars. So I don't know about you, but nail bars always took me forever to plan out because I'd open up my Google Docs, I would have it on one thing, and then I'd go over here and like, all right, copy, paste, plan, copy, paste, plan. So this is it's going to take some time. So what I suggest after this power hour or a half hour, if you guys still have some time after this to work, start setting up your folders of how you want them. That's the most time consuming thing. But then once you have that created, you're golden. You're good. Because then you're going to be able to copy and paste everything. So let's just open up a nail bar that I have going on. And it looks like this. Okay. So I have it all created. And let's say I want to create a post, but I don't want to have to go to my Google Docs, copy and paste it over to this party. Again, you're just going to click your keyboard. Once it's added to your keyboard section on your phone, you're going to have this Boards app, Boards. And then I have on here, gotta find it. Okay, 30-minute nail bar. And I have all my graphics here. And I have all my words here and everything. So if I want to say, let's say, what is a party pack? I'm just going to click that. It's automatically going to go up there. And then I have these pictures here. And so what I have to, and this is on the iPhone, on the Android, I think it might not copy and paste as easy, but if you click the photo and go up here, paste, and then it's there. Click your next photo, copy, paste. Click your next photo, whatever you have, copy, paste. I always like to make it look like 4, copy, paste, and then there's my post, okay? Just like that. And I can go up and say schedule and go schedule my time. So you guys don't have to go to a Google Docs, to your phone, to your computer. If you guys take the time, I don't know how you guys have your parties planned right now, whether I know some people keep it in notes, some people keep it in Google Docs, whatever you guys have for your templates. What you need to do is you need to transfer it over to the boards app. So yes, go download the app. You will have to save them separately. It's a great question. Let me show you guys on the boards app how you're going to add to this, because you're going to need to know this for our little work session. So here I have Color Street nail bar. I already added a few in there for you. So there's like a full house nail bar, everything. This was shared with me. Golden Girls, that was shared with me. So you guys have this for the photos. Now, if you go to Color Street nail bar, there's nothing there. Okay, I left it blank so you guys could add what you want. If you go to text, this is where if you click the plus sign down here and click text, this is where you could put like post 1 and then type your message out here. So you could put welcome, blah, 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 whatever you guys put, welcome. And you do your part, okay? And then just hit done and it's there. So post 1, welcome. Then hit the arrow again and you can do image. All right, so let's just say a nail fee, right? Does anyone else's phone look like this where it's a bajillion nail fees? You can just click 1, it's there, hit done. And now it's there. So there's a couple of different ways that you can organize this. Some people like to put a folder. Let me go back here. Some people like to put a folder and put day 1. And then you can change your emoji if you want to something. You just got to click on it and you can change your emoji. So let's say day 1, you want to put the number 1. You can make it look like that. Okay. So you can create your folder. There's day 1. Click your folder, click the plus sign, and then you can start adding your text. You have the option to add a YouTube video. So when I'm trying to do an application video, I'll put, hey, this is how easy it is to apply. Click the YouTube link, and then my video goes up to it. And a link, an image, a PDF, whatever you guys want, you can add there. I personally like when I am doing mine for my nail bar, I like to do it by days, day 1 or my pre-party post. And then my 30-minute like girls' night in, and then my after party post. I like it where it's really organized so I can say, all right, day 1, day 2, day 3, and this is what I need to post on that day. And then you can go ahead, you can go plan ahead and schedule everything out super easy, saying, all right, and now I have to pull up my Google Docs, I have to go copy and paste. The images never copy and paste easily when you do that. And then another thing that I have on here too for you guys. So someone else shared this catalog with me, but it's the current catalog nail fee. So you guys have access to all of this. And if you guys can't install this folder, I will give it to your leaders again, and they can then go to your group and share it with you. So you guys will have access to this. So here's like all the catalog nail fees. This was shared with me. So let's say, Ashton creates a folder and she's like, hey, I created this really awesome nail bar. I'm going to share it with you guys. You're going to have access to her stuff. So what's really nice is that if you have a team underneath of you, you can build a team board and say, all right, here's your new stylist. You can do a new stylist board. You can do a hostess coaching board. You can do everything. Think about this just as a huge notepad, and it just copies and pastes for you. So like in my team, I did a recruiting challenge. So I just did everything in my boards app. And I had the words and the image, so that when I did this recruiting challenge with my team, I created everything ahead of time. I put it in my boards app, and I could plan as I went. I have in the Power Half Hour as well, favorite nail fees. I just started adding some. So if you're in this folder, you downloaded this folder, the Power Half Hour, you guys can now use these. But if you have a million nail fees that you use, just go here, click your image, and then go here, go wherever your nail fees are at, and then just add it. So I use these in all my parties and my, my VIP group. And they are changing. So Boards app, I reached out to like the people who work there or whatever, I don't know. But they basically said like, we're still changing and making this better. There's gonna be some changes with the boards. They're gonna let it be easier to copy and paste a lot at once. Let's say you wanted to do all of these. Right now you have to do individually, right? But they're going to be changing it where you can copy and paste multiple. So if you guys download this now, and you're gonna start seeing the changes, that's gonna make it even better. Here too, I shared this board with you. Again, a lot of these boards were shared with me from leaders, and I just download them, and then you can start editing them to where you want your folder. And I'll show you guys how to do that. And then we can kind of start working. So if you guys go to the hostess coaching one, you guys have words to say. You guys can add to this. This is my words to say. I'm still adding to it. And then, so here, like my hostess text, right? So I'm so excited for your nail bar. Here's some words you can say. You should have access to this. And then like, here's how you redeem your rewards. Think about all the messages that you type over and over and over and over and over again. That's what you want to create a board for. So it's going to be work in the front, but then once it's scheduled out, you guys, it's going to be so much easier for you. Yes, time consuming to set it up, but really while you're watching TV, like I did this boards app while I was watching New Girl. And so I was like, all right, doing it on my phone while you guys are, doing something else. So you guys, if you scroll up through the chat, you should see the link. I can put it here again there's that app right there that you guys can download onto your phone or onto the desktop. Okay, so if you guys don't have that, let me show you guys one last thing before we get started for the working part of it. Because I feel like there's so much, I could talk for another 30 minutes on this, right? Of just how to get things set up, how to share, how to move things around. I'm going to show you guys on my boards app. Okay, so right here, if I can move this over. Here is, let's go back. See all these that I have. A lot of these were shared with me, and I just take what I want from them. All right, so let's go. This is my team board here. And let's say I want to share with you guys, let's see here. Okay, considering the business. You guys all have a frequently asked questions group or something like that. So what we can do is you can select keys. This is on your desktop. And I'm going to select the considering the business ideas. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go down to our power half hour. I'm going to paste it. Now you guys have access to all of that. So here's all my welcome posts. Here's all my, so think about how easily, so this, you're going to want to delete the picture of me, but it gives you an idea like, all right, so there's a picture of you. I'm going to delete it and I'm going to put something similar to what I would put up there. All right, so you guys have access to, you can't edit the words since I shared it with you, but you can then say, okay, I want to copy this and then I'm going to change it up. Does that make sense? So once you start building, then you can really start sharing with your teams. And I can even, let's see here. Like this is half done. So I'm going to do my 30-minute nail bar. If I just want to do a couple, you just click over here, select keys, and which one do you want to share? Or we can go back to, where'd that go? The copying went away. Oh, there it is. Okay. Sorry, guys. All right, so I want to go here, select keys, example of my 30-minute nail bar. I'm going to go down to the power half hour, and I'm going to paste it. Let's see, where is that at? Sometimes you have to play with it, guys. Let's like with anything. We just have to play with it. It's not going to go over there. Okay, I'll keep playing with it, and I'll share it to our board because sometimes it just makes you do it over again. Anyways, okay, so right now, I'm going to stop the sharing. Right now, you guys have access to the board. If you don't have access to the board, that's okay. You can download the app still, okay? So I will share, I'll share the boards as I'm going to the power hour. I know that's what everyone's asking right now is how do I share? When you guys want to, let me show you that real quick. So let's say you have this team. Let's say you're like, oh, my team really missed this power half hour. I want to share with them. You guys click this on your phone. Click this like person with the plus sign. And then here it says share the invite link. And then you can copy it and then paste it to whoever you want. And then once they have it, it's going to look like, I'm going to share. It's going to look like this to them. They click it, they log in. They'll also get an email that says you've been shared a board. They can log in and they'll have access to it. Let me go through any other questions. All right, any other questions? So what I think we're gonna work on, we have about 10 minutes. And so I'll be on here if you guys have any questions while you're going through this. But you are going to open up your boards app. And does everybody have something that, whether it's their words that they say, or maybe it is their nail bar? Think about something right now that you are constantly sharing and having to go back to a Google Docs or having to retype the same message over and over and over and over again. Okay, so I would suggest working on a nail bar or working on putting more nail feeds into the nail feed board or words to say. I feel like the words to say are like anything that you're sending out in a personal message, like your follow up with your customers. Maybe it's hostess coaching. What do you say to your host on day 1? What do you say on your host on day 2? How do you close out with your host? Do you send a message out to every single guest inside your parties? How easy would it be if you just had like, all right, guest number 1, copy, paste. Guest number 2, copy, paste, right? So you're going to use this app and you guys can start, if you're in the words to say, I already create a folder that says follow-up messages, right? It's blank. Just start adding your message in here. So let's say we do the text, and let's say I just do, say like hi name. I always put name because it's easy. I can just quickly change it out. Hope you are doing well. Wanted to check in and see how you like your nails. Something like whatever you guys are saying for your words to say. Okay, and then you click done and it's going to be there. All right. And then when you're doing your follow-up messages, you guys will have access to that. Anybody have any questions? Yes, I have replaced my boards with Post My Party and Vizzle. I use this instead of Post My Party, which is what I used before.
I have a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm under the Power Half Hour training and I go to favorite nail fees.
Mm-hmm.
I can see the nail fees you put in.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't allow me to add anything. Is that because it's a saved board?
Do you have a plus sign?
No, I have the 3 little dots in the right-hand corner. It says select keys.
Okay, so here's what you're gonna have to do. So go to that select key. So if you're on here.
Yep.
Okay, if you click, okay, let me backtrack. All right, everyone follow with me because I feel like I'm not always the one creating the boards and I don't ever have anyone on the other end that's like taking it from me, right? They don't. So here's what I want you guys to do. Go down here on your boards app and click create board.
Right.
Okay, create your board and you can call it Power Half Hour Training. All right, see that there? You guys just create your own.
Yeah.
Okay, now go back, go to our Power Half Hour Training.
Okay.
Click those dots, select keys, and copy, click every single one of them.
Okay.
And then hit copy at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go back to that board you just created, the Power Half Hour,
Mm-hmm.
and click paste here.
Okay.
Now you have access to all of them. You should be able to add to it.
Yes. So
you
if you take
the board that's created.
So if you get a shared board from someone and you want to be able to edit it and add to it, you need to remake it so the system sees it as your own.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So just recreate it and now you'll be able to add everything. And if you guys look here, like for launches, I just put St. Patrick's Day. So when you guys start seeing St. Patrick's Day graphics, start saving them like a battleship or a nail one or whatever it is. Start start adding them here. So when it is launch day, you guys are prepared. You guys have everything right here in your boards app that you can go start playing out in your VIP group and you're not going and searching the graphics group. All right, I'm going through to everyone. Was everyone able to download that or copy all the power half hours and make their own board? This is a game.
Can you just repeat again, like when I create a follow-up post, how do I save it to like a folder? Or does it save like oops, under a, did I do that right? See where it says follow up? Can you see that? Oh, wait.
No,
Okay.
yeah, right here.
It has under your power half hour, there's a star follow up. Is that right?
Yes, if you're in the power half hour, and then did you create a board just now with us? Did you go through the walkthrough of the boards?
Yeah.
So up there, did you create a new folder?
No.
Okay, so here's what you're gonna do. I'm gonna walk you through one other time because I know people are just hopping out or might have missed it, I guess, right? So let's create, I'm gonna create a new board. I'm gonna call it power half hour training. I want you guys to do the same thing. So down here at the very bottom, right, you're gonna hit create board,
Yeah.
create your own board, and then call it power half hour training. And then done. So this is going to be your board that you're going to copy what I gave you so that you have access to edit it. Now go back and go to the power half hour that I gave you.
Okay.
Okay, up here you see these 3 dots.
Yep.
Hit select keys.
Yep.
Okay, click every single one of them and they will check mark.
Okay.
Hit copy at the bottom.
Okay.
Okay, go back to the board that you created, the power half hour training.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and then at the very bottom, do you see where it says paste here?
Yep.
Click paste here.
Okay.
If you go to words to say, you can create and do everything here.
Got it.
So you would create a folder that says follow-up messages, and then that's where you could do your words to say.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions? I know this is a lot. My biggest advice is, guys, just play with it. Take some time, build some folders. You guys can always delete the folders once you, like if you're just playing around with it. You're going to be able to go through and you can delete them if you don't like that board, but go through and I want you to write down what are some things that I'm constantly doing over and over and over and over again that's time consuming, right? This business, like we're all probably moms working, we're all have these busy lives. So we need to be able to take this and use this as a time saver, right? I really got my oil changed. I just opened my boards app and I planned a whole party while I was waiting for my car to get its oil changed. So you have the access right here on your phone. So take some time. I want you to write down everything that you guys are constantly doing over and over again. Do you have a considering page? Do you have your VIP posts? I go to the VIP, I go to the graphics groups and I save all the images that I really, really like. And I go to my boards app and I put them all in my boards app. And then I can go through my photos and then I can go delete all of them. Because then they're going to be saved on the boards app. And then I go through and all the same with the nail feeds or same with whatever I'm trying to work on. The biggest thing, I did a vendor event over the holidays. And so every single time someone came to my booth, I said, would you like a text message for follow-up messages or I can send you an application video? Almost everybody said yes. I got their number, I saved it, put Color Street on there. Then as soon as I was sitting there when it was downtime, I went to my boards app and I put vendor event solids. They wanted a solids application. I typed it out. I put a solids video. And so when I went back to that customer, I sent them my words to say, I can pull it up. And so I put new vendor customer, and I sent them an application video. If they said, oh, I tried solids and I hate them, I'm like, let me send you an application video. So here's vendor solids, and I sent them a solid video. So I sat down, I knew I was gonna have to do this over and over and over and over again. So then I created a board for it. So I would go to my text messages and I would say, you know, hey, Susie, I know you wanted to try the solids, and I would just click this. And as soon as you click it, like if I'm even in my text messages and I'm going to say, I'm going to text myself, right? You can use this in a text message. So go to your boards, click boards. And here I'm going to go to my, let's say my words to say, and let's say I'm a new customer. I'm going to click the right here. It's going to go right there in my message. I'm going to click the video. It's already up there, and I'm going to send it. So I took time. I'm like, I know I'm going to be writing this over and over and over again. I'm going to my boards app, and I'm going to put it in there. So setting it up is going to be time consuming. Sign up your nail bars, whatever you have in a Google Docs that you are always going to. And yes, Android's a little bit different. I have somebody that did play with it, did give me a tip on it. Once I get that from her, I can share it with the leaders, and they can share it in the event space that they created in your team page. But my biggest thing, guys, is just play with it, and whatever you're doing over and over again, put it in a boards app. All right. So we're in the 30 minutes. I know it's a power half hour. So I can stay on for a few minutes if you guys are going through and you have any questions. But if you guys are still working after this time, you guys can always send me a personal message. My name is Beth Kyriss. It's not Brittany. I never changed it. So if you guys want to reach out to me, I'm more than happy to help. And then Christina, I can send you a personal message afterwards. And write down your name, and I can send you. It might be easier if I send it through you in a messenger. Any other questions?
Yes.
If you use log in with your email address, it should be on there.
No, it's not.
It's not.
No, it won't. And I'm a computer geek, and this is not working.
Okay, let me, I'm gonna write your name down too, and I'll send you a personal message. All right. Yeah, play around with it, guys. It's gonna take a little bit to get used to.
Because to upload everything would be way faster than on my laptop than my phone, because everything's on my laptop.
Right, so let me share my screen real quick with you guys. You guys can see. All right, let me log out so you guys can see when you get to the desktop, this is what's going to look like.
Mm-hmm.
Did you log in with your email address?
Yep.
Logged in with the app?
Yeah.
And then when you sign in, what's there?
Just a minute. Let me go back.
It should be app.boards.com.
Okay. Now it's there. It was not there before.
Now it might
That's the
take
front
a second to
door.
load up too. So it might just be the lag between the two. But whatever you guys put on your boards app on your desktop is going to automatically sync to your phone. So if you have everything on your desktop, then work from your desktop, get everything. You can move things around. Like if you're like, oh, I want this up here, you can move it wherever you want it. Make it look how you want it, and then just start playing with it. Desktop is easier, I feel like, to copy and paste things and move things into folders, but you can still do it from your phone, your iPad, whatever you have.
Okay, so it only show. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It shows your power half hour, but sorry, I mean, I'm like 2 hours behind you, so I'm still waking up.
Oh, no, you're in time zone. You don't have the folder that you created.
No, it's not there.
All right, give it some time to see if it will load up. Maybe like check it back in 5 minutes. There might be a lag between the two. Susan, I wrote your name down too, so I can always send you a personal message, and then we can walk through it.
Okay. Because this is gonna save me. I have 17 parties coming up, so this will save me a lot of time.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm
will-
super stoked.
Things set up. It's gonna be great for you. Any other questions? All right. Yeah, your teams will need to download the app as well. But if you give them the link, they should be automatically directed to download the app. And then that board will be there for them. And then just walk them through how they can copy and paste it. I did a training for my team and kind of walked them through it.
Okay.
17 nail bars. Awesome, Susan. All right. Any other questions? All right, guys, I am just a personal message away. So if you guys have any questions at all while you're working through this, please reach out to me. I'm more than happy to help you walk through it.
But we can only reach out to you if we're friends on Facebook. We can't message you.
You can friend me, and it'll go through. It'll just be in I'll look in my hidden messages. But yes, you can.
I have one quick question.
Yeah.
I have one quick question. Sorry. So I've copied it to a new board. Thanks for walking through that. Now,
Just so I don't get confused, since I have two like that are the same name, is there a way to like hide
The board.
or something? Or maybe
You say delete it.
content in there, then I could see it, right? Or
So are you saying? I'm sorry, it's really hard to hear you. Kind of quiet.
So can I hide the shared board since I've copied everything over? Just so I don't get confused about what's like the most
Yeah.
board,
Right. You should be.
or would I not want to do that?
You know, let me test something out real quick.
I might not want to do
You probably are going to be able to delete the board. But
I probably could. Yeah, but I don't know if I want to. Okay.
Well, you might not be able to, you can rename it. You can rename it up here. You should be able to
Yeah.
like edit it and rename
Yeah,
it.
like my power
I'm
half
still
hour.
learning all this too, guys. Honestly,
Yeah.
like learned about this like probably a month and a half ago. But I like dove into it. So like with anything, when we're trying to learn something, YouTube it or like look, there's so many
Right, just
resources
play
out
around.
there. But just dig into it, and you guys I feel like once you guys get into it, you can delete what you don't use and make it so it's for you.
Yeah, it's amazing. Thank you so much for sharing.
You're so welcome. All right. If there's any other questions, guys, feel free honestly to reach out to me. I'm going to put this training on YouTube and share it with the leaders, but you guys are more than welcome to reach out to me, and I will be able to answer any questions that you guys have the best that I can. So, all right, you guys, thank you so much.
you.
Bye, you guys.